elementary teachers to do your term reporting for January time period. And because this is the first time in a very long time that we've had to do a term reporting, I thought I would just do up a very quick video to help you through the process. So once you log in, this screen should look familiar. This is where you do your attendance from. Your courses that you will be doing report cards for will be listed under the classes not meeting. And just take a quick look through here to make sure that all the courses that you need should be there, and maybe possibly there could be some courses there that you might not need because maybe they haven't been deleted from the catalog yet. So you can scroll through here and you can see them all through here. Or I actually like looking at them through the gradebook top tab because that allows me to see the description of the course itself beside them. So you'll see here that you should have two different type of language arts courses. You'll have a read and a write, and depending on how your administrator assistant sets it up, it could have the description beside it here, or if you look over here, you'll see the WRI for your writing or the REA beside it. So it depends on how it's been set up. Grade 5 teachers, you may or may not notice that you have a French course there. French 5 is required for the 5th grader, so it should be there. It doesn't mean that you have to necessarily report in it right now, but it should be there. And then the other things you'll see are your behaviors for successful learning and your place to do your term comment. To actually record your marks, you click on one of your courses itself. So I'm going to do a check mark beside my arts education, and I go on the side tab, I click on scores. What this does is this opens up a space for me to go through and enter in my marks. If you are not seeing the same screen that I am, there are a couple of ways that you can adjust that. Under the grade columns, if you click on that drop down menu, make sure that you are on post column term. The other thing that you want to make sure is that you are on term itself. So here there are only 2 spots this time. Normally, traditionally, when you do the final, there's the 3, but this time we only have to do the 2. We have to do the term grade and we have to do the comment for the grade itself. Kindergarten through grade 7, the term grade marks that will go in here will be the proficiency scale abbreviations. And those are located in the assessment framework that was sent out around October or so. And basically they are emerging, developing, proficient, and extending. So you would enter in the abbreviation for one of those. And you can see, even though I typed it in as lowercase, it displays as uppercase. Now, if you type in the incorrect abbreviation, it actually comes up with a little message saying that is not a valid grade scale, and it does provide you with the valid abbreviation. So I'm going to go in and fix this. Now, if you have a number of students that have the same grade within your class, you could enter in a value and copy this value all the way down, so you just have to adjust a couple of them. You do this by, on your keyboard shortcuts, going and pressing Control D, or you could select this option under Options, and it is the fill down values. So what happens is that emerging grade copies all the way down. That yellow flashing in each of the cells shows that it is auto saving, and then I could just go in and enter in the marks that need to be done for specific students. Under the comment section, this is where I could enter in a course-wide comment or individual comments. Now, under our assessment framework, you just have to enter in separate course comments for any of the literacy courses, numeracy courses, and behaviors for successful learning. You could, however, include an overall comment for this course. Once you type in your overall comment, click Save, and again, we can copy down that comment down through the rest of our students if that's the comment that's going to be exactly the same for every student. If you want an individualized comment now, just click on it one more time and type in your comment. You can do your spell check. Quite often though, it spell checks as you go. And click Save. If you want to go to the next student, click Save into the right area. You do not fill in any marks for the final mark. That'll be done in June. In order for the office to receive the marks that you have entered, you must click on the Post Grades icon up. When we do that, these push pins will go from green to red. And that just is informing us that we have posted our grades to the office. If we make some changes, we can do the changes and we will have to repost. Post grades again. It's going to say it's already been posted. Do you want to overwrite them? Click yes. Now to get to my other courses, there's a number of different ways that we can do that. We can click on the drop down arrow and select another one from here. We can use our right arrow, which will go to our next record, or we can go back up to our breadcrumbs, click on our class list and select the next one from there. Now it states in the assessment framework that you only report on those courses that you have actually included instruction for. So some of you may or may not have provided instruction for the French course yet. So instead of leaving that totally blank, provide a comment in here stating the fact that maybe a mark has not been supplied yet because this has not been instructed. However, just remember that it does state on the assessment framework that this does need to be reported on 3 times throughout the year. Now remember that you do have to provide individual course comments for your literacy, your numeracy, and your behaviors for successful learning. However, you can then provide an overall teacher comment that goes at the very top of the report card. That might be just summarizing some of the things that have occurred in your classroom to date. And you do this by clicking on the XTC course. Now when you go there, you'll notice that there is no place to enter in any term marks. This is purely 100% for the comment. To get the same comment for all of the students, enter in the comment for the first student and use your fill down values, either using your Control D or your options fill down, to copy that for all of your students. You can then go back to your landing page and you can very quickly see which of your grades has been posted or sent to the office. Now, although I just did my comments for my XTC or my overall term comment, because I didn't click on the post grades, it didn't get sent to the office. So I need to go back to that course and I need to make sure that I click on post grades. I'll go back to my landing page and I will now see a check mark beside that course comment. So by the time that you are done, you should see check marks all the way down for all of your courses. Once you've done that, you can print your verification sheet so that you can proof and just double check that you have entered in all the correct information. This is done by going over to the Student Top tab, the Reports, Report Cards, and report cards K-9 single term. Click run. And what it will do is it will create basically a report card that would go home for every student and save it as a PDF. You can take a look at it online or print it out if you so choose. You can actually print off another type of verification report, and this type of report prints out the verification sheet split into courses. Doing it the report card way splits it per student. This way we'll split it per course. This is done by going to your gradebook top tab. Click on the reports drop down and BC marks verification with comments. Again, it'll download as a PDF. Take a look at it, and what it will do is it'll break it up per course. If you are teaching a split class, you'll have multiple pages of them. You can see this is a 29-page report.